All right, welcome everybody. This is your Getting Started Right call. You have joined my team somewhere in the downline, likely. Maybe you're on someone else's team, like maybe you're in Lindsay Gray's downline and you're listening to this. But this is basically the first call when you become a coach with an upline. It doesn't have to be your direct upline. It could be like your grandma coach, your great grandma coach. I know Annie on this call is like, I'm her grandma, her coach is somebody else. And then and Adriana is her coach, and then I'm Adriana's coach. So however you're listening to this, welcome to the team. I'm very excited to meet you virtually. I am going to share a little bit about my story, and then we're going to dive right in. I do have a little presentation that we're going to go through, and we will get you excited and ready. And there are so many exciting things happening right now in our company. And I want you to understand that and get excited about it and believe in it and believe in yourself and really use these next few months to really get ready for some big stuff that's happening with Beachbody. So let me tell you a little bit about me. My name is Amanda Huber. I live in Denver, Colorado. I haven't always lived here. I'll get to that part of my story in a second. I've been a coach for 7.5 years. I enrolled in November of 2013 while I was in the education field. So I was actually out of the classroom at that point, and I was in a leadership role. I was an instructional coach at the time that I joined Beachbody, and I was going to school for my third master's degree in administration to move my way up the ladder to become a director of technology, curriculum per se. I did end up doing that as well. So, but when I started this business, I was the girl that had no time to start a business, but I had so much passion that I had to. I was working full time, which it was my first year in this new job. And so I was working a lot of hours, a lot more than I was in the classroom. And I had worked a lot in the classroom. So you can just imagine. I know I have some teachers in here. And so you just know that. So then I was also going to school, as I said, and I was training for a marathon. I was training for marathons like all the time back then. PSA, I don't run anymore, but I did run for many, many years, and I ran 5 marathons and probably like 15 half marathons. So I was always training. I didn't have time to start a business, but I had a huge, huge passion inside of me to help other people feel the way that I did through health and fitness. I had struggled in the past with an eating disorder in my 20s. And then by the time I was 30, I was over 200 pounds and very unhealthy habits in a very unhealthy relationship, an abusive relationship, emotionally abusive relationship, I should clarify. And I was just in a very dark place. And eventually my sister was actually diagnosed with cancer, and it was kind of my wake up call to take care of myself and that I needed to do something. And that's kind of when the start of my dieting began again. So remember, anorexia, lots of dieting back in my 20s, went through a divorce, gained lots and lots of weight, over 200 pounds. Then I got back into dieting. Then more life changes happened, and I moved, and I gained more weight back. And it was just always this yo-yo. You can probably relate. It was always this yo-yo. It was always up, down, no consistency of going to the gym, no consistency of eating healthy. I wasn't even eating healthy. What I thought was healthy back then was lean cuisines and 100-calorie packs. You feel me? I didn't know anything about nutrition. And then I found Beachbody. I found Beachbody through a clean eating group that my coach, Lindsay Gray, was hosting. And I really wanted to learn about nutrition because my best friend at the time was battling cancer. So now my sister had battled and was in remission and still is to this day, thank the Lord. And then my best friend was battling and was really learning about nutrition and how nutrition can really help your body. And I wanted to learn more as well. And so that is like a huge passion of mine and why I do what I do today. I now coach full time. Like I said, I did move my way up to that director level in education. And 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago, actually, this month, I guess, I walked away from the education field. And I've been coaching full time since. At that time, when I walked away from education, I moved to Denver. Denver was kind of a calling from God, and it was a it was a calling, and it was the calling to move here and to leave a job that was no longer fulfilling me, that was super negative, and just not aligning with the goals I had for my life anymore. It just wasn't. And so I took a huge leap of faith. And thankfully, my business was making a full time income at the time. It did not match my income in education, but I took a huge leap of faith and it paid off. I'm still here working this business full time. I do nanny part time now because I love kids so much and I want my own, and I haven't been blessed with them yet. So I do nanny a little bit. But that's a little bit of my story. Gosh, there's so much more to it, but I am excited that you're here. Welcome, Nicole. You're just jumping on. I haven't even started yet. All I did was tell my story, and you know that one. So just listen in, take notes if you will likely need to. If you have any questions, save them for the end, and I will take questions at the end. But I am going to share my screen. I do have a little presentation. So this is your getting started right call. This is the call that I want you to get excited about your business. Get excited about this opportunity. I just shared with you that I was able to leave my job because my passion grew so much for this business and for this. It's not the business per se, but just this passion to help people. This week, yesterday actually, the company Beachbody, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. If you haven't gone and watched the video in Beachbody Champions, I highly recommend you do that so you kind of get the firsthand knowledge of all of this information. But things are getting so exciting. So we already as a company offer the total solution. Nobody else in the health and fitness industry offers what we offer. When someone joins or enrolls with you, they get fitness, nutrition programs, courses, like learning how to eat, not how to diet, but learning how to truly eat and learning how to have a positive relationship with food and their bodies. There's nothing like that out there that is with fitness. And then on top of that, they get nutritional supplements. And then on top of that, they get coaching from you and me. When someone joins you, they're going to get me too, which is awesome, right? They get a community. They get so much. And in September, the total solution is getting bigger, which is so cool. We are going to be launching something called Beachbody On Demand Interactive, and it is going to be live classes. So you will be able to schedule a class with one of our top trainers and log on live, kind of like this on Zoom, and be able to do a live class with somebody. That is huge right now in Peloton is like the craze, right? Everyone loves Peloton. It's because they have these live classes that people can take. They can schedule a class and they can take this live class. And so we are launching something even bigger because it's not just taking a live class. You'll be able to be on screen with the coach with the trainer being trained by them with them. So stinking cool. We are also getting a bike. So customers will be able to purchase a bike with us. It's called a mixed bike. So similar to a Peloton bike, but it's better. It's got this like swivel screen. So cool, so exciting. I'm starting to save up already. I'm probably going to run like a little financial group to help people like save up for this thing. I'm not even sure how much it is, but I know it's cheaper than the Peloton. Um, and then we are launching a new Shakeology flavor next month, June 22nd. We are getting cookies and cream. You guys, I've been waiting for cookies and cream like since I became a coach. It's my favorite ice cream. And it is going to be vegan and certified gluten-free, which we haven't been able to say that our Shakeology has been certified gluten-free yet. This is going to be the first time, and it is going to be huge for people. There's a lot of people who choose not to get Shakeology because it is gluten-free as it is, but it's made in a plant currently that isn't a certified gluten-free facility. But the new vegan, all the vegan flavors are going to be certified gluten-free and vegan, which is super exciting. I'm pumped for that. So those are some of the exciting things that I want you to be excited about. And really, you don't need to know all the answers. I just threw a lot of stuff at you. I just want you to like be excited about it. You can hear the excitement and the enthusiasm in my voice. And I want you to like feel that, right? And we're going to go in and talk about like your belief and stuff today. So let's see, what are we going to talk about today? Oh, let me go into presentation view. That's what I was looking for. Slideshow. All right. So we are going to quickly talk about our new coach onboarding system, which some of you may not be in yet. And so I want to make sure that you get set up for that, like right now on this call. We're going to talk about your fitness goals, your business goals. And I think we might stop there today. I may go in a little bit more past that, but I think that's all we're going to go into today because I just want you to be excited. This is our big team. So earlier I talked about your coach and then your grandma coach and your great grandma coach. So just so you guys kind of know, my team is called Worthy Warriors. So you're part of the Worthy Warriors team. I am your coach, if I am your coach, I should say. But even if I'm not, you're a part of our team. And then Lindsay Gray is my coach. Her team name is Goal Getters. So you'll see a lot of things. Lindsay and I we lead our businesses like this. We lead them together. We basically do everything together. I coach her coaches. She coaches my coaches. It's just how we run things because we've kind of started our businesses around the same time and just have always grown together. And then Lindsay's coach is Christina Sullins, and her team name is Dream Extreme. And you're going to see that a lot. You're also going to see United Coach Collaboration. When you join this tech system that I'm going to show you in a second, you're going to be added to the United Coach Collaboration Facebook group. Okay? This is like our big, like Christina's my grandma coach. She's your great grandma or your great grandma coach. She is like one of the top coaches in the company. She's been a coach for over 10 years. She is made over $1 million in this business, very successful. She does a lot for all of us. And she is amazing. She's an amazing leader. There's 25,000 coaches in her downline. So you're one of those people. And so the United Coach Collaboration is kind of a big group page where kind of all the teams come together to work together. Because this isn't a business where you sign up to be a coach and you're just like, have a good time. You're trying to do it on your own. That's not what this is at all. The biggest piece that you need to dive into is the community. It will change everything. If you show up for calls like this, if you show up for the team calls, if you get in the virtual gym and you start connecting with other people, you're going to want to continue to show up and you're going to fall in love with this community. So Just remember, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay? You always have somebody with you. And we have a simple, Christina created this very simple duplicative, I can't say that word, system to help you see success. And so the only thing you need to do is plug yourself in. You're here listening to this call, whether you're on live with me or you are listening to the recording, you're here. And that means you want to be here. You want to learn more about how you can make this business work for you and your life. We're going to keep it simple. This is a simple business. It doesn't mean it's easy, but it is simple. And you just have to make the time to do the work. Okay. So three things that you need to do, not this second, but by next week, because I want to schedule a one-on-one call with each of you in the next, probably won't be next week, actually. You'll get a little more time. You'll actually get a couple weeks because I'm going to Chicago until June 6th. I leave next Thursday and I will actually be in Chicago until June 6th. So I likely won't be scheduling calls that week. So I will schedule our first one-on-one calls are going to be the week of June 6th. So you have some time to do these steps that I'm going to show you here. So you're going to join the team text system. I'm going to show you that on the next slide if you have not done it yet. You're going to watch the welcome video with Christina. It's awesome. Okay. And you are going to watch the grand opening of your business video. And you're going to download all the documents in the new coach toolkit. Okay. So let's see, how do we join the text system? Right here. Unless you're in Canada. I might have some Canada coaches who are listening into the recording. But if you're on live or you live in the US, you can get out your phone right now and text Dream Extreme to 833-755-3386. If you can't do this right now, screenshot this right as I'm talking right now and do it after this call. Because I think, Nicole, I think you were driving. So don't do it while you're driving, okay? But this is our text system. You're not gonna get like a million texts all the time. You're gonna get an immediate text back when you text in with a link to a folder. That folder has lots of information for you to get started as a new coach. But I think it brings you to, it brings you to a website first. And on that website, there's a video, and then there is a folder of documents. Okay. So that is what I need you to do before June 6th. And then once you've done all that, I want you to text me, which you should have gotten in your welcome email, which for some of you may have been a long time ago. So if you don't have my phone number, make sure you message me on Facebook or Instagram and I'll send you my phone number. But after you do, you watch the welcome video and you watch the opening your business video, I want you to text me so we can schedule our one-on-one call. Okay? Because we are going to do this together. You're not in this alone. All right. Here's just a couple things you need to know. I don't want to overwhelm you with a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? Because that's not what this is about as a new coach. But you do need to know a couple things. One, how to get paid, when we get paid, where you can see any new customers or new orders that go out, and any product announcements. So it's called your online office, the Coach Online Office, and it is at teambeachbody.com. You'll log in. You'll see at the top, there's a banner that says all these different things. You're going to see Coach, and it's going to say Coach Online Office, and then it's going to ask you to log in, and it's going to look like, actually, I can show you because mine is up. Hold on. Unless it might have logged me out, but it's going to look like this. Well, that's one of my paychecks. It's going to look like this. And there are just a couple things that I want you to do. One is going to be to set up your EFT. That just means your direct deposit, because does anybody get paid by check anymore? No. And you don't want to have to wait for a paycheck. And because they have to print a check, I think they charge you like $2 or something. So under Monitor My Business, you're going to see this My EFT Management, and that's where you set up your direct deposit. And then there's lots of other stuff in here that you don't really need to know. The only thing you might want to know is your customer orders. Okay? You don't need to know all this stuff yet. Doesn't matter to you. You might just want to know when somebody orders, how can I check that the order went through? That's where you would check that. Okay? We get paid every Thursday, which is awesome. So we got paid today. I got paid today, which is great. And I get paid every Thursday. So the other thing you might want to know is how to enroll a customer. And there is a video that I can send you. As soon as you're ready to enroll somebody, let me know and I will help you do that. Okay? Again, I don't want to overwhelm you, like give you too much, right? I don't want to give you too much. So just know. And then we have an FAQ website that's going to be your best friend. I go to it probably daily to look up like when is a certain program launching, or the details of a brand new program launching, or when is that Cookies and Cream Shakeology launching, or how much is a Shakeology, how much is a Let's Get Up Challenge pack. Everything is at faq.teambeachbody.com. If you just Google FAQ Beachbody, it'll come up. Okay? So just know that. You can always ask somebody on the team. You can always ask in the team page. You can always ask me. But I think one of the best things I ever did for my business was be resourceful and like find my answers before asking someone else, because then you just learn more. Rather than relying on somebody else to always be there and be able to give you all the information that you need, you find it for yourself and you remember it, and then you're able to then share that with other people. So pretty cool. All right. We're going to go through this. Excuse me. Did you guys see how big my water bottle is? It's bigger than my head. Gallon. So this is in that folder. Okay. So you should have seen this. We're going to talk about your why here in a second and your fitness goals. But I want you to print this off and fill it out and put it somewhere. We're going to break this down here in a second. But so we're going to do your why, your fitness goals. We're going to talk about what this take action means. I kind of went through some of this information with you, but look, it even has the Share a Cart video link on there. The coach relations numbers on there. Your coach ID is going to be in your back office on that very first home screen that I showed you. And then this is just some of my information that you can add in here, your sponsor's name and etc. Okay. And then let's talk about your fitness goals, because one of our vital behaviors is to be a product of the product. In order to truly believe in the products and believe in yourself is to use the products, but not just use them. Get results from them. We are a results-driven business. That doesn't mean it's only physical results. There are a lot of mental results, digestive results, lots of different results that you can get through this business. Friendship results, community, feeling seen, feeling heard for the first time, maybe for some of us. Okay? But the only way to get those results is to commit to a program, start to finish, commit to our nutritional supplements. It doesn't have to be all of them, but commit to using them the whole duration of the next program you're going to commit to, so that you can truly feel a difference from Shakeology or from Energize or from Recover or from Collagen. We have so many nutritional supplements. So which ones are a part of your daily habit? A part of my daily habit is Energize with collagen. I mix the two of those, usually Hydrate too. I'm waiting on a shipment of Hydrate. They shipped me the wrong thing twice, which is kind of frustrating. And then, so that's what I drink in the morning or before my workout. After my workout, I have Recover and Shakeology and Power Greens. So Power Greens is one of our Shakeology boosts. I mean, we all could use more greens in our life. So I always add a scoop of greens to my shake. And those are the main supplements that I use. So Energize, Hydrate, Collagen, Shakeology, Recover, and Power Greens. Oh, and Beach Bars I love. I eat one of those probably every day. What else? Oh, and the new Bevy I am enjoying. It is a new focused energy Bevy, which is kind of like a fiber drink that helps you stay full in the afternoon so you don't need your cravings. So we need to choose a fitness program, choose the nutritionals, commit to the BOD group, commit to showing up in the community of the BOD group, and then set a goal. What is your goal? Okay. This business is all about sharing your experience, sharing what you've gained from the fitness program or the nutritional supplements or from the BOD group or from coaching or from this community or from your coach or from this business as a whole, right? It's all about personal experience. It's about your story, okay? You have an important story to tell, and you're creating it right now, which is so awesome, okay? It's not about the facts. It's not about knowing all of the answers. It is about you having an experience and being able to share that with others and share the excitement and then the enthusiasm that you get from feeling the way that you feel by doing the fitness programs, by using the nutritionals, by being a part of this community, by having a coach helping you walk you along the way. Okay. So I want you to let me know what this is. I'm going to need to know the answers to these by June 6th. And hopefully you will have already started your fitness program before then. And you'll already be like on your way. You'll already be sharing your story on social media and ready to go. And I'll just come in on June 6th and be like, good. Awesome. All right. So let's talk about your why. This is probably one of the most important things in business in general, whether or not it is a network marketing business or any business in the world. If you're not, or your job even, if you're not passionate, you don't have a why to why you're going to show up on the days you don't want to show up. You're not going to. Your why is what's going to motivate you to take action. So you're going to have a why behind your fitness goals, right? And you're going to have a why behind your business goals. And we're going to talk about your business goals in a second. But these goals give you direction and focus, but writing down your why really helps you with that direction and focus. Really helps you take action on those goals. So really go deep, because it's not just, when you do this activity, I really want you to sit down and journal this out. And I want you to go deep. And I want you to at least 5 times when you answer the question why, ask yourself why again. So for example, why am I doing this program? Because I want to lose weight. Why? Because I want to feel better. Why? Because I want to have more energy. Why? Because I want to be a mom one day and I want to be able to be there and have energy for my kids. Why? Because I want them to see their mom there, showing up with them every day. Why is that important to you? So you see what I just did? It went from I want to lose weight to I want to be there for my kids, with my kids every day, with the energy that I know that it takes to be there. That's powerful. That will drive you to take action when you don't want to. Losing weight isn't going to make you take action when you don't want to. But that deep why will. And that's just an example. That might not be yours. Okay? So I want you to journal this out and really go deep with it. Let it make you cry. Let it make you get excited about the opportunity that is there for you. You just have to take action. And in order for you to take action, you need to know why it's even important for you to take action. This has nothing to do with me. This has nothing to do with anybody else in your life. This has to do with you and your dreams for your life. This business can help you get there. I know it can. It's helped me. And it's helped many other people, just like you and just like me. You just have to believe it, and you have to know why it's important to you so that you want to take action. So we're going to open your business. So we've talked about all your fitness goals. I have talked quite a bit about business, but this is probably where I'm going to end today because I want it to be kind of simple for you. So I don't even know if you guys can see my face at all, but so completing your first two goals, I'm going to give you two goals, is going to get your business off to a fast start. And it's going to help you feel like you've had a couple wins. You're going to be excited. You're going to finally help a couple people, and you're going to make a little money, and you're going to either spend that on yourself or put it back in your business. But you're going to commit to reaching these goals by the end of June. So I'm actually giving you a little bit more than a month, a little bit more than 30 days, because we're going to start our one-on-one calls the first week of June. And on those one-on-one calls, I'm going to give you small little things to do each week that's going to help you move your business forward. But you can start that now. You don't need to wait for me. You don't need to wait for me. I was the person who didn't wait for my coach. I was like, I'm in, let's go. I Googled stuff. I found videos on YouTube. I found everything I could. Beachbody sent you training. I mean, there's so much there. You don't need to wait for me. You can, and that's fine. You don't need to. So let's walk through these couple examples about your first two goals. So your first goal is to refer 3, which is going to help you earn your product free, basically. Helping 3 people get started with a challenge pack pays for your Shakeology plus some. Okay? So for every challenge pack you sell, so for every person that you enroll with a challenge pack, now remember, a challenge pack is the total package solution. They get Beachbody On Demand for a year. They get both of our nutrition courses, 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix. And then they get their choice of Shakeology or the Performance Stack, which is Energize and Recover. And then they get a shaker cup, they get portion control containers, they get you as a coach, they get me as a coach. Like, they get a lot for $140. And with that $140 purchase, you make about $50. We're just going 50. It is a little bit different for every challenge pack. We don't need to go in those details right now, but just know you're going to make $50. You're going to help 3 people get started with that challenge pack. And in that, you could do this this week. You're going to make $150. That's your first goal. All I want you to focus on is that. Helping 3 people get started the way you got started, exactly the way you got started, with a challenge pack to earn your Shakeology for the month. And then the hope is that each of those people stays on their nutritionals, and next month you make commission off of those nutritionals again. And next month you help 3 more people enroll. And then your second goal, so after you've helped those 3 people, your second goal is going to enroll 2 coaches. So 2 people to enroll as a coach with you to earn towards that why, your business why. Like, why is this important to you? Okay. You're probably going to have like a fitness why and a business why. Like, what do you want to earn in this business? Do you want to earn $50 a month? Do you want to earn $500 a month? Do you want to earn thousands a month? I need to know that so that I can help you to actually do that, right? Is $150 a month or $250 a month sufficient for you? It might, it definitely could be. If this is a side income. Okay. But your first goal is to enroll 3 customers. Your second goal is to enroll 2 coaches. They don't need to be working coaches. They can be, and actually some of you have been enrolled just as a discount coach for a long time because you wanted to get your Shakeology or your Energize and Recover on a monthly basis, but you didn't want to pay full price. I mean, who would? I have some people who still do. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. So you can get a discount, 25% off all of your products. So you can enroll your mom and your brother, your mom and your sister. That's why I enrolled my first 2 people were my mom and my sister. And that enrolling 2 coaches promotes you to Emerald, and you make your first rank advancement, and it's exciting, and you start earning a little bit in a different way, which we don't need to go into right now. You will take a call on Emerald at some point. But just know that 5 people, you've earned $250. It's not a lot of people, and that's a lot of money. I could use an extra $250. Okay. So I hope this is exciting you. The last thing, this is the last thing we're going to talk about is, okay, you know all that stuff. I keep telling you to like share it with people, and they just enroll in the challenge pack, and that's all it is. And it is all it is. But this is kind of the rhythm, and you're going to learn about the rhythm in our business in another call that I can actually send the recording to you. It's the new coach call, and I run it usually once a month, once every other month for the large team. But I just ran it a couple weeks ago, so I have a recording that I can share. But basically, excuse me, you connect with people. It might be, a lot of times as a brand new coach, it is the people that is closest to you. It is the people in your life who are seeing the change in you, because you are making these changes because you see this why, and you want to get to that why. You want to get to that place, that deep, deep place, right? And you're taking action on your goals, and people are seeing a change in you. And you're inviting them to come along with you and do it with you. So you're inviting them to do this with you. And a lot of times, you're inviting them to do that with you. That's all you have to do. Just invite them to do that with you. And then when they ask, well, what is it that you're doing? You're going to send them to our open house, which if you haven't gone to our open house, there's an open house every Wednesday night at 7:00 Central Time. Every Wednesday, there is an open house for our team that explains exactly what we do. So you don't need to explain it to anybody. You share, and that's what we call as a third-party tool. It's basically sharing a video or a sample of Shakeology or a sample of Energize or a beach bar. You're sharing something else instead of you word vomiting on them. You're actually sharing somebody's else, sharing it, something or somebody talking about it. Okay. So the open house is somebody else who's been in this business a bit longer than you and knows all the ins and outs and explains everything and shares their testimony and inspires people. And then your job then, after they watch that video, is just to follow up with them, ask them what they liked best, and then get them enrolled. And that's it. That's it. That is the foundation of what we do. That is still what I do every day as a coach that's been here for 7.5 years. Okay? Every day. I connect with people. I invite them to join me because they've seen me on social media. Because once my closest friends have all been invited, right? Then I expand to social media and I share my journey on social media because that is so inspiring to people. Whether you think so or not, you've been inspired by me, which is why you've enrolled. So don't you even think for a second that someone isn't inspired by you, because they are. They are. You're not allowed to prejudge people. It's not what we do. And we don't convince people. You'll learn more about that in the new coach training. We're not in the business of convincing anyone. We're in the business of sharing what we love, what we're passionate about, what has helped us, our experience, our story. We invite them to do it with us. We share with them a little bit more about it by giving them a tool to watch or try. And then it's their job to decide for themselves if this is the right time for them. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. How many times did you tell me no before you told me yes? Some of you told me no a lot of times before it was finally the right time for you in your life. And that's what this is about. Your job is simply to share and recommend based off of your personal experience. And from that, so much magic happens, you guys. I promise you. I promise you. This business is extremely rewarding. I'm going to stop sharing. Is extremely rewarding if you take the action based on your why. And your why is going to change. My why has changed many times. My why is currently that mom situation. And I know I have somebody else here who is in that similar situation as me. That is a someday mom, isn't a mom yet. I know a few of you are a someday mom. You don't know when that's going to happen for you. It could be a year, it could be 2, it could be 5, it could be 10. I don't know. We have some young people here, but you're a someday mom. And I'm a someday mom, and it gets me teary because that is my why right now. Is I have to keep moving and I have to keep helping people so that I can continue and I can be there for my kids full time when I'm home, when I have them. And that is exciting to me. And that drives me. If I just put like a monetary goal to it or some arbitrary goal, right? That isn't going to drive me. That isn't going to make me wake up every day and want to take action. But knowing that I get to be there for my kids full time, that gives me purpose, and that gives me that like excitement to show up every day. So you need to know what your why is. What's going to make you show up every day? What's going to make you want to share on social media and not be scared to share? There's nothing to be scared of, you guys. I promise you. There are mean people in the world, but you know what? If they're mean, bye-bye. You don't need to be watching my stuff then, like, but I just don't get mean people. If you have the right heart, people aren't going to be mean to you. Just is what it is. And honestly, people are more inspired. Like I said, people are more inspired than you think. So by June 6th, I need to make sure that you are in the tech system. You've watched the welcome video. You've watched the open your business video. And then you've texted me and told me what your fitness goals are and your business goals so that we can set up your first one-on-one call. Okay? This is exciting. There are many of you. There are only 2 of you live on this call right now. There are many of you who are getting started right now. And I will tell you, because of all the announcements that were made yesterday, now is the time to get started, because Beachbody is about to blow up. We are about to go public as well, which is going to be a large change. But we are such an innovative company. And that is something that I absolutely love, is that we are always one step ahead. We were the first people to come out with a superfood shake. We have the best superfood shake on the market. There are other superfood shakes that have come along since ours, but Shakeology was the first. We were the first one to have a on-demand streaming of workouts. Now other people were like, oh, we should do that too. So now there's others. Maybe we weren't the first ones with a bike, but our system's gonna be better, because it always is. So I want you to be excited. I'm excited. Do you have any questions? A couple of you that are on, I'm happy to answer. If you don't, that's all right. I am so happy you're here. I am going to stop recording.